The holidays are not traditionally a time to think about heart health, but did you know that people with heart failure are more likely to be hospitalized during the cold winter months? We've got some helpful tips, and our next guest, Nancy, shares what it's like to live with heart failure.
My name is Nancy, and I'm 60 years old. 2 years ago, while on vacation, I began to not feel like myself. It was unsettling. When I got home, I couldn't climb the stairs without being short of breath. I knew I shouldn't ignore it, but I decided I would wait 2 weeks to see if my symptoms persisted before going to a doctor. Unfortunately, before those 2 weeks were up, I was hospitalized and diagnosed with heart failure with reduced ejection fraction. I was surprised since I've never been hospitalized except to have my children, and I rarely took medications. I was also told I might need a defibrillator implanted if my condition did not improve.
Nancy joins us along with cardiologist Dr. Richard Wright. Welcome to both of you. Nancy, especially you. Thanks for being here. How is your health now, Nancy?
Well, fortunately, I haven't been hospitalized since, and I no longer need a defibrillator.
So Nancy, what helped you to get to the point where you're at right now?
I worked with my healthcare team to find a management plan that works for me. I take my medication, I eat a heart-healthy diet, and I get physical activity.
Heart failure, it's a chronic progressive condition. The heart is unable to pump enough blood to meet your body's needs for blood and oxygen. So Dr. Wright, I want to ask you, you were here before to talk about this, but tell us why it's especially important during the holiday season and in particular these cold winter months.
This is a critical time for heart failure patients to proactively manage their condition. Not only because this is flu season, which can be dangerous for people with heart failure, but also because cold weather can put extra strain on your heart.
When we're cold, blood vessels constrict to keep in heat. The heart also starts beating faster, which can increase blood pressure. As a result, it has to work harder.
Heart failure symptoms may include things like swelling of the legs and feet and/or ankles, and also be aware of sudden or severe shortness of breath, like Nancy mentioned she had had.
And heart failure is one of the most common causes of hospitalization nationwide. Dr. Wright, I want to ask you, how often does it occur?
We're looking at approximately 900,000 hospitalizations each year, which is nearly 2 every minute. And it happens when the heart can no longer keep up, causing symptoms to worsen. After treatment and release from the hospital, many with heart failure end up going back. About 1 in 4 patients go back within a month, and about 1 in 2 within a year. And in the first 30 days following hospitalization, up to 10% of patients are likely to die.
Here are 3 ways people living with heart failure can lessen their risk of hospitalization. Number 1, make sure you maintain a heart-healthy, balanced diet. Moderation is so important, especially during the holiday season, and be aware that a lot of holiday meals can be high in sodium. Number 2, if you're on medications, make sure you continue to take them as prescribed. Don't consider the holidays as a time to take a break on your medications. And finally, number 3, make sure to keep warm, because wearing a few thin layers of clothing can keep you warmer than just one thick layer.
And Nancy, what would you like to say to other people working to manage their heart failure?
Treatment impacts everybody differently, but it's important to stay positive.
Great advice. And Dr. Wright, what do you tell your patients?
Well, the holidays can be a busy time, but prioritize your health because heart failure does not take a holiday. If you're going to travel, pack your medications first and take enough for an extra couple of days. And if you're having increasing difficulty with normal everyday activities, talk to your doctor right away. You can also go to keepitpumping.com for additional information about heart failure during these colder months.
Great tips.
Nancy, best of luck to you. Thanks so much for being here. Dr. Wright, thank you as well.